Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back again with another emergency psychic reading on Ariana Grande and Dalton Gomez because the streets are saying that they are getting a divorce. So I predicted this. Unfortunately, I'll put a link to it up here. I've been doing readings on their relationship for a long time now, and I had said that it was not going in the right direction. It started off great, and then it fizzled out. I do think it's one of those cases of be careful what you wish for. But, everyone is spamming me because obviously my reading was accurate. So I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do an update on their relationship and see if I can get more detail on what actually happened. So we love you, Ari. Remember, these readings are all alleged for interiors only, and let's get started. Okay, so Dalton on the left, Ari on the right. Ooh, I don't like that. By the way, guys, if you love me, I do have YouTube memberships now. There's a $5, $10, and $15 tier. You can financially support me if you would like. You get access to exclusive pick-a cards, exclusive videos, and even potential readings. I've done some readings for some of my members. You have chances to win them. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles is what he showed up as. That's about someone wanting power over someone else. Again, if you've watched my last readings on them, it's not super shocked. You shouldn't be super shocked to see that. She showed up as the Page of Cups, which is about her being emotionally invested and attached to him and super sentimental. So stage 5 clinger alert on Ari's side. In between the two of them is the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is a few things. One, it's absolutely her career. I do think that he was kind of pushing her to choose him or her career, which is not the healthiest. But I've already gone over that in my past relationships. I also think this is the second time that I've seen a King of Pentacles in their reading, and he is a Leo. He is not an earth sign. So now that I've seen this twice, there is an earth sign here, or actually it just means someone in the industry or someone very successful. King of Pentacles is just someone who's acquired a lot of wealth, and it's not him. There is someone here that he is worried about, that he does not trust, that he feels like she is messing around with. He thinks that she cheated on him. He is so convinced. And she's like, you're being possessive and crazy and jealous. But he is convinced that she is cheating or cheated or tried to cheat. I don't know if they've talked about this. I'd be shocked if they haven't talked about this, but this is the second time I've seen this King of Pentacles. And the last time I was like, what's his sign? And you guys told me he's a Leo, so that's not him. Oh yeah, there's the Four of Swords. He won't let it go. He won't let it go. He will not let it go. He will not let it go. He does not believe that she didn't cheat. The Strength card is holding tightly and being stubborn, and the Four of Swords is like a rejection and a healing of wounds, and the Seven of Swords is like, I'm willing to fight. I'm going to be victorious at all costs. He is absolutely convinced that he thinks that she did it to advance herself. Like, he's like, oh, she's just doing this to like get her name out there or to get her career ahead or whatever. Like, it's like, she's just doing this because she feels like she needs to. And honestly, it might not even be like cheating. It might just be like he feels like she gave this guy too much attention and was too like flirty with him. It might not even be full-blown cheating, but he just feels like, oh, you're being too flirty and too nice with him because you wanted to advance yourself. Like, he is absolutely jealous of this person. These are all alleged for interior purpose only. Everything I say is alleged for interior purpose only, but this is what I'm seeing and I'm very adamant about it. I think that he is like locked on to this person, and it's someone in the industry. Oh yeah, Eight of Swords reverse. He's like, well, of course, because I'm not there. Oh my God. So he knows how needy Ariana Grande is, and he knows that she attaches herself very quickly. And he's like, Eight of Swords, victim of circumstance, Five of Wands, avoidance, and Two of Cups, connection. I can't be there with her right now. I can't be around her. When I'm not with her, she's going to cling to someone else. He feels like if she's so clingy that if she can't cling to me, then she will cling to someone else. And he feels like she leans on other people and she's supposed to only lean on me. He's very possessive. Like, you shouldn't be leaning on other people. You should only be leaning on me. Like, if she trusted someone else, he would be like, why are you trusting them? You should be leaning on me. He's like super, super possessive. Super possessive. To the point where it's almost like, what are you getting all dolled up for? Why are you doing that? Who are you trying to impress? Like, it's a little toxic. It is a little toxic. This is his toxic side. See, this wasn't where it was before when I did this reading, but now here it is. This is his toxic because he stopped trusting her. His toxic came out because he stopped trusting her. The Queen of Wands reversed, the Three of Cups, and the World. The way I kind of love Ariana Grande because there's a part of her that liked to provoke him a little bit. It's a bratty energy. There's a part of her that liked to provoke him a little bit. I see the Queen of Wands, her being passive aggressive, and Three of Cups. Oh, really? You want to get jealous? Okay, let's get jealous. You want to get jealous? Let's be jealous. Because I think she was the same way, where she was like, well, how do I know that you're not with someone else? You're trusting me, right? So how come I can trust you, but you don't trust me? How do I know you're not with this girl? How do I know you're not with that girl? And guess what? There are other girls that Ari didn't trust. There is a girl around him that Ari didn't trust. There's a potential fire sign, but either way, it's a girl that's very pretty that she just didn't trust. There is the Three of Cups. And I think that she thinks that this girl is willing to do it to piss Ari off, just to say that she could. And I think there's a part of her that feels like Dalton would do that just to make me jealous. Look at that. The World is upright. It's like, you're accusing me of doing something, but you do it. You do that. Why is it okay for you to do it, but not me? The World's upright too, which means that it was ongoing, an ongoing battle, an ongoing issue with the Three of Cups, with trust with them. Their trust was destroyed. Now, I'm inclined to believe that if Dalton did cheat, Dalton, in his mind, was cheating because he felt she was cheating. And if Dalton found out that she never cheated and he cheated, he would never forgive himself because he would feel, I genuinely believe that he loves this girl. He's just toxic. And I think that if he found out that he cheated and she never cheated, he would be devastated because he has to justify his actions. So that's kind of the energy that I'm seeing. Now, whether or not that actually happened, I'm not sure, but there were threats for sure. And they were definitely trying to make each other jealous. Whether or not it actually happened, it's a little difficult to say. The Nine of Cups is upright, the Chariot's reversed, and the Two of Pentacles. It's just like, I can never please you. It's the same energy from before. I can never give you what you want. I can never please you. There's nothing I can do to please you. And this is for both of them. I think both of them were in this position. I think Dalton feels like Ariana Grande sold him a false narrative. You told me that you were going to be with me. You told me you were going to do all this, and you were. And then all of a sudden you decided, actually, I want to go and be, super famous and successful and do all these things. And for him, he's like, I thought we talked about this. And I think it's also like the pandemic and things, they spent a lot of time together. So he was getting everything he wanted. So he was happy. Now, all of a sudden, when she's trying to get what she wanted, he's unhappy. She made the mistake of giving him everything he wanted in the beginning. So he became spoiled. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune reversed, Lovers upright, and Nine of Swords reversed. He's very paranoid. When she would leave, he would be very paranoid. He's just as clingy as she is. She met her match. In terms of clinginess. This guy is a stage 5 clinger just like her. He is so clingy. I'd be shocked if they didn't spam text at each other. They are both some clingy MFers. The Wheel of Fortune being reversed is interesting too because it's almost like he's worried what she's doing, which makes her worried what he's doing. They're both overthinkers. They're both clingy overthinkers. They're both clingy overthinkers. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands reverse, and Magician. Oh, yeah, they totally have, I totally see them, having the worst communication ever. Just an emotional outburst of communication from both sides. Both passive-aggressive, both kind of emotionally manipulative at times. Just because, they're both super needy and impulsive. They are two peas in a pod. I completely understand why they gravitated towards each other. And I also understand why they fell apart because they're too similar. The Moon is reversed. The Queen of Cups upright and the Knight of Wands. I don't think Here's the thing. If anything, these two were too forward with each other. Like the moon being reversed, the 9 of Wands is almost like, it's almost like you need to tell me everything. You need to share everything. Share your password. Share this. You need to share every part of you. Both of them are like that, though. Both of them are like that. Like, I want to share everything with you. I need to know everything you're doing, and vice versa. Give me your the passwords to your stuff. Give me your account. Give me this. Let me see everything. I need to see everything. This is an all-consuming Scorpio-like energy where it's like, you are mine and I am yours. We are literally going to permeate and become one. This is a massive level of clingy codependency. The 9 of Pentacles, King of Cups reversed, and 5 of Swords. I don't think he knows how to be alone. I know that she doesn't know how to be alone, but neither does he. So even if they separate, even if they were to separate, people are going to have to stop them from getting back together. Because they are addicted to each other like a drug. I guess that's technically potential for them to get back together. I wouldn't recommend doing that just because I think they're addicted to each other like a drug. It's like I see like Ari taking a hit of a vape and him taking a hit of a vape, which to me means they're like nicotine addicted to each other. I do think they had great sex. The 2 of Wands, King of Swords reversed, and the Ace of Pentacles. I don't think it had anything to do with money and fame, by the way. I don't think it had anything to do with money and fame. When I tell you that did not factor in this, and if anyone says that, I am going to roll my eyes. This is all emotion and insecurity that cause these issues, especially considering I think there was a part of him that was willing to turn down certain things and wanted her to turn down more money. Like, he was like, I just want to be with you. I want to like be emotional with you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's controlling for sure. But I'm not saying that Ari's 100% innocent. And I think we need to keep that in mind that, you know, she's still a person making her own decisions. The Hierophant is reversed. That's the divorce and the breakup. But the High Priest is upright and the Emperor. So I do think separating will be good for them. I actually do think that both of them can heal if they are apart. Yes, there is potential for them to get back together. I would say probably 20%. I would not recommend that. And I hope that that does not happen because I think that the two of them would be better apart. But I think both of them, I think Dalton reminded her of an ex, 6 of Cups. And I think Ariana Grande reminded him of an ex. That's the 6 of Cups. They both kind of mirrored their exes. And the Ace of Swords is regrets and 3 of Pentacles. I wish I would have done things differently with my ex. I'm going to do them differently with you. You remind me of my ex. That's what kept them together. Excuse me, it's the truth. You look like, you remind me of my ex and I want to redo. And that's what they both were saying subconsciously to each other. They felt guilty about their exes and wanted to redo. I don't know which ex it is. You guys can have fun figuring that out. The Page of Wands upright, the Hermit's reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. You guys, I know it's easy to hate on him. I know it is, and it's fine if you do, but I'm trying to get a little deeper than that. And I really do think that both of them tried. The Page of Wands is like, I really think they tried, y'all. I really, really think they tried. I just think that the brutal honesty made things worse. I just see Ari spinning out of control from him being so brutally honest and getting insecure. Meanwhile, he was insecure. 3 of Wands reversed, 3 of Swords. They really didn't want to break up, y'all. The Death card. I think they exhausted every single option they could. I think they put as much effort as they could in. It just wasn't going to work. It just wasn't going to work. These two were just way too similar, way too intertwined. I think he's going to move on really quickly. And it's going to devastate Ariana. I just think he's going to move on so quick. Page of Swords reversed, 5 of Cups reversed, and 7 of Wands. It's going to be, she's going to feel like, were you talking to her the whole time? You know, sometimes you don't trust that one girl and she's moving around. I mean, it is Ari. She's done the same thing before, so herself. Ooh. I will say, if she gets wind of him moving on, I see her being petty and bringing someone into the spotlight just to piss him off. Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and Four of Pentacles is a page out of Taylor Swift's book. Once again, she was in the last reading here, her energy. This reminds me of Taylor being like, I'll just throw a hot guy in front of the camera and piss you off. A little petty. The thing is, though, is if she did that and he called her, she would answer. Ari. Let him go. The Empress of Bright, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. I think the more time apart, the more she'll realize that she needs to be more self-sufficient and she needs to learn to regulate her emotions on her own. Her problem is that she's not regulating her emotions on her own. And I think she needs to learn to do that. And I think she's on the path to loving herself, though, Empress. I think she really reached a low point. I mean, it's obvious, she was struggling with her body image and stuff like that. So obviously things were getting to her. I think she's going to be on an upswing coming up here pretty soon. I think once the movie comes out, once she starts releasing a new album or a new single, I think she'll start to feel herself. We need to give her love. And I think she needs to be reminded that she's the queen. Because right now I think she's a little too hard on herself. I think she feels like people don't care about her anymore. People love you. All right. That's it. If you guys like this, make sure you check out the memberships. There's a join button down below. There's a button. There's a link actually in the description if you're on mobile as well to join. $5, $10, $50 tier, exclusive pick a card, exclusive videos, and you can win a reading by me. Plenty of people already have. So until next time, bye guys.